Okay, ignore the clutch rattle. But here, it's hard to tell, but right in here, I think the tensioner is failing. So I'm gonna slightly rev it. Hopefully you hear it like I do. You hear that knocking? No, almost knocking. So in case you guys heard that little knocking, what I think the tensioner that goes in here actually failed. I don't know why, because I warm this thing up every time before I beat on it, and I've only gone full throttle like maybe 4 or 5 times in it, but it doesn't. Well, it'll go full throttle and it'll hit 7K, and then the thing is, it actually seems to get quiet up there with RPM. So oil helps with that, but I think that tensioner on that side failed because it rattles constantly. So even if I were to warm this thing up all the way, excuse me, it still does that, the smallest bit. Like I said, there's not supposed to be a gasket there, and there isn't. I'm not sure why it started doing it, because I bought a Ford timing kit. So unfortunately, this is how it happens. Sometimes, tensioner on this side failed. So I'm gonna start digging into most of this and see how bad it is. I'm not gonna get all the way down to it today because I don't want to leave the engine completely uncovered, because it actually sits outside. Like even with this, the hood closed and a tarp on it, like ants and stuff will still crawl into the engine, and I don't want them to do that. So we're just gonna get most of the stuff out of the way that we can today, and then probably next weekend I'll pull it all the way down to where this cover is off, that valve cover is off, and then the timing cover down here is off, and then we'll see how bad the timing is. I have drained the oil once or twice since building the engine. Every time it's been completely clean, like barely dark at all, no metal whatsoever. I didn't cut open the filter, but I mean, I didn't expect a reason to, because other than that little that tick that's coming from about right here, they just been perfectly fine. So I don't know why that decided to happen, but it did. Something you guys never saw. I actually replaced both stock manifolds in this car without pulling the engine. And the reason why I did that is because all the studs on those stock manifolds were completely stripped. So once I started putting this engine in, and then you guys probably saw in the video where I was putting up the mid pipe, and I just kind of said fuck it and hammered the shits on. Yeah, they were all stripped. So I had to go in here with the engine sitting like it is, and I took both manifolds off both sides, replaced them with stock ones. Brand new ones from Dorman, so not completely stock ones, but basically I didn't want to put headers on this thing, because I know headers are they're a bit of a pain in the ass if the transmission ever has to come out, and I didn't want my dad to deal with that, especially because we have a stock K member here. It's not like with my 97 that's sitting behind us, where I can very easily pull a header out, because I have a tube K in there, and nothing's basically blocking any of the bolts on the header on either side. Like it's honestly, with a tube K, it's piss easy. If I decide to build another car to go fast, I'm definitely putting a tube K in it. It's just so much easier to work on it underneath. Anyway, I've been rambling for probably close to like 4 or 5 minutes now. We're just gonna actually go get to work. I brought a box outside. That box is where we're gonna be throwing all the crap in here. Like I said, I'm not gonna get down to the timing components today. I just want to get as much stuff out of the way, because I don't want to leave this open for the entire week. What my plan is to remove as much stuff I can as the car sits before jacking me up, because I don't really feel like getting under a car today. I'm a little tired, but remove as much stuff as I can that's going to be out of the way for when I finally go and remove the timing cover. So I don't want to completely open up the engine. Like I said, for various reasons, bugs and shit get in there, and I don't want them to do that right now. So I'm I'm gonna get some stuff pulled off here, and then next week I'm probably gonna buy the left-hand tensioner, which is this one right here, and then I'm gonna buy the curved guide that uses it for tension, just in case it's been fucked up. Once I started hearing this, I started driving the car a lot less, and basically I only move it every now and again to get my 97 out, but I don't necessarily want to do that as much as I can, because starting this thing cold with no oil, like the ticking just sounds really loud without oil. It gets better with oil, but still, like I don't want it to. I want to do it as low as possible and try and not have as much damage, which is why I decided to finally start pulling it down. Also because it actually decided not to rain this weekend for like, I don't know, it seems like it's been almost a month where it's done nothing but rain Saturday and Sunday, which has been super stupid, because I'm basically inside doing nothing all day when I could be out here, you know, driving a car or fixing one of these cars if they needed it fixed, or doing maintenance or something, and I just couldn't do it because of the shit ass weather. It would like pour all day. So yeah, let me go get my gloves and shit. So I just pulled out a bunch of random sockets I know I'm going to need to eat for dinner. Yeah, we're going to disconnect the battery anyway. This entire thing is going to have to come out, because most of it, as you can see, goes over this valve cover. Should I pull it out as one piece? I'm not sure. This math does not want to come loose. This connector for this math is like such a bitch for no reason. I don't know why it does this, but I was about to complain about taking this thing out, and then it basically fell out. So, nice little cover for the massive K&N. Air temp sensor, in case you guys don't know that. They had a separate one later on. Earlier ones, I had it built into the math. That's what you see the two empty slots in here for. There's actually 6 wires that can go in here, in case anyone was wondering. Earlier ones, so my 97 is actually like this. And you can even see inside right here how it only has 4 pins. Yeah, this used to, these, the older ones had IAT sensors built in. But as you can see, they swapped that later. Yeah, look how much room we got now. Well, at least on this side. Let's talk about taking, what else I can get off. 13. Well, actually, yeah. 13. So yeah, some people, two guys by like, man, that sucks. You built it, and you know, I did go back in my videos. That was one nice thing about actually having the videos, is I was able to go back and see, you know, did I do everything correctly? So when I went back and I actually looked, and I did, I was like the tensioners were even put on correctly. I made sure they were seated in within died where they're supposed to, right in the middle. They were torqued properly. I don't know. And unfortunately, shit just happens, guys. That's how it is. What's that? That's 13. You know, it sucks, but it happens. I say I'm throwing it all in one box, if you were wondering, because I'll just figure it out when I put it back together. I think that's 8. Yep, that's 8. That's not 10. Here, how much of this crap can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see. I'll pull it back a little bit. I can't really aim it any more down. It just wants to come back up. There, anyway. Get this 8 out of here. And get my tool stuck because I'm an idiot. Dumbass. Can I flip this thing? It's back in here. Stupid. You fucking idiot. That's one way to do it. Brute force. And I dropped it. But it's okay. I found it. It's right here. We got 10s here. Cam sensor is unplugged. Let's push that out of the way for now. The cam sensor, what are those? Those look big. Those look like 15s maybe? No. Those 13s? I need to recalibrate my eyeballs. I can't guess. I can't guess at anything today. That's right, this bracket is held back by this bracket. And then we shove this bracket down and take this one off. Yep. Yep, power steering's leaking. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Which is not today. Let's see. Belt, 1/2 inch. These extendo ratchets are real nice. This one's actually just a Pittsburgh. It was cheap, but like I put so much torque on this damn thing, and it just keeps working. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Like it just doesn't care. Belt's off. Everything gets stuck there today, apparently. together, so it's a lot harder to lose it. Don't worry, we'll find a way. Ow. And then we can just yank that out. Belt. If anyone's wondering what belt, there you go, there's part number. It's just some belt off Rock Auto, so shit, I actually shouldn't have removed that belt. Now it's gonna be a bitch to remove these water pump bolts. I should do that. 0-10's radius. So I have to hold it and see how we do. Oh, they're not that bad. At least that one wasn't. That one's loose. That one's loose. That one's loose. They're all loose. This one, the car's not super hot. This one, so I wouldn't be doing this one. It's only a tad warm. It's warm out today. It's like 75, but cloudy or some shit. Someone's pulling something out. It's either I can't hear. I can't tell. It's either this thing. It's going to do this, isn't it? Oh yeah. There it goes. That was annoying. 2 seconds. I don't know. Is my neighbor pulling his car out? Maybe he's the guy with the Camaro. I don't know. My ears aren't that good. I can't tell beats from another. Always. Depends on the results. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. You know, like full metal, everything sounds the fucking same. That's why I don't put them on any of my cars. Everything just sounds better than 10. That's like a 15. Yeah, it sounds like an old carbureted car, which I guess, you know, if that's what you want it to sound like. It's not what I want mine to sound like, but oh, there was a hang on. There's something on that. The washer. Don't worry, we got it. Right there for now. Something very, it all goes. Something very interesting I didn't expect was that I'd use washers on the back of this so that way these bolts didn't bottom out into the timing cover and then puncture the timing cover. Because it's just an aluminum timing cover. It's very easy to do if you're just hammering it in. Tensioner. This one had 2 washers. Don't worry, the other studs down there stay there. Get there and grab the upper one. It rolled halfway down the driveway. Ow. Got it though. This here. I don't know why I reach like that. I'm just looking at something here. Okay. Gotta pull that pulley because it's blocking bolts. So 13, where are you? Oh, whoops, nope. It figure that. Nope. 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 I mean, nothing stupid about this. Those of you couldn't see, but I wasn't on that. I wasn't on that bolt straight. I was on it kind of cockeyed. If I would have tried to break it loose like that, I would have torn the head off, and then I would have had to drill the timing cover out. So, see, now I got a straight shot on it. Okay. A small extension then. I might have to get a. I don't know, why is this so stiff on there? I don't know. Let me get a small extension. Lost me a little, I guess. I don't want to break it, so I'm gonna be careful here. We're gonna get a slight wobble. There it goes. Fuck. Why was that so difficult? Why was that in there so tight? I probably only put it in with this thing. Damn. Destroy the fucking timing cover doing that. Alright, well. Alright, well, the threads are fine, so we're fine. I just want to double check because I don't want that crap happening. Because when that shit happens, that is scary. Let me tell you. On this thing, actually. The other thing I didn't show you guys, the starter on that down on that side. After I was doing the manifolds, I just sort of ran the bolts in. I actually had to tap the bell housing bolts where the starter drives into because I boogered the first like 2 to 3 threads. But thankfully, even though I did that, I stopped and I wasn't trying to like hammer it in with this thing, so it didn't really do that much damage. Very little metal came out, but after just taking with a normal tap set, it was perfectly fine. But I did not have a lot of room doing it. I'm gonna tell you that. Just did not have a lot of room down there. Even with the starter completely out and out of the way, wasn't fun. It's not fun. I was not happy about it because I did that. I fucked up and just tried to get something done, and I went did a little too much. Right? But for those of you asking, yes, I am just throwing everything in one bag. Because it doesn't matter to me. I mean, look, I'll figure out where all the bolts go because you know, I cut my teeth working on this, working on Cobras, so it's really not that big of a deal to me. Some of you it might be, but to me, it's not. I'd suggest you don't do it my way if you have not pulled a car apart before, because you will be mad at yourself when you realize you don't know where anything goes. So, if I really wanted to pull this off today, I would definitely have to pull the throttle body. I don't want to do that right now. What else can I pull off? I'm just trying to figure out what else I can easily pull off without having too much of a time doing it. Alternator is not blocking anything, so I don't think it's going to need to come out. This will need to be unplugged though. It's going to block everything. This will need to be unplugged and also unscrewed. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting that out by here. I have to get a pick back here. I might be able to stand still already because again, anything concerning pulling this up, I don't want to do yet. Timing cover. Actually, I could get the. No, wait, I need a puller. Wait, I have a puller. Let's see. I could get the crank out. Not the crank, the balancer. Excuse me. Can't find my fucking words today. I can get the balancer out. The AC isn't blocking anything, so it doesn't need to come off. This bracket's off now and out of the way. I'm not pulling the water pump. It's fine. It can stay there. It's not blocking anything. But yeah, here I'll show you guys the power steering. The power steering definitely has to come off. The pulleys block a part of the timing cover. Everything else has been undone. Pulleys off the water pump, and I guess maybe I'll pull the crank next. 18 mil bolt, tensioners out, and takes out. But yeah, like I said, don't want to pull it today because I don't want the thing sitting open and I don't have anything to cover it. I don't want the engine sitting open. I don't have shit to cover it, and etc. etc. Oops, sorry. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Actually, you know what? There's so much more room over here. Let me use this. Yeah, that's better. You can see the... By the way, this head cooling mod, actually I've not had a single issue with it. I actually very much like this head cooling mod because you can get to it, especially with 4-valve. This is the Leisure Performance head cooling mod because it just bolts in right back there. Sorry, the camera tilt. Bolts in right back there. It's real nice. Actually, inexpensive too. Okay. There, you guys can see. So... you get I don't think I can get my impact in there. Small impact. Oh no. Thing is, the car's off and it's in here, so it should be easy. It shouldn't be terrible to get off. Does this fit? Oh. If I came in from the bottom where this fan wasn't here, then yeah, but no. It's almost small enough. This thing is actually pretty strong for how small it is. This Milwaukee, it's actually pretty strong. I can't believe it. Oh, other people use all that shit. Turning the engine backwards. Did I put it in gear? I guess I didn't put it in gear. No, it's in gear. I would have thought that oh, that's why this this got smacked. That's why it's not doing anything. Actually, I don't need this extension on. Motherfucker. I'll have to try it like this. Come on, jackass. Of course, I put you guys where the most room is, but then I also need that. Yeah, I'm just turning the engine. Okay. Not want to turn the engine backwards like that. It's not good for it. Let me try that. do have is a shallow 18. And this, and then we have full power. Let's see if we break anything. Okay, well, I just learned something new. I can do it like that. I didn't know that. Told you this thing's strong. Crank bolt and washer, in case you don't know. Yes, the washer is this thing. Because you will get a puller. If you don't pull it out like this, what happens is you'll leave this in there, you'll get a puller and you'll try to pull it out, the pulley out, and you'll just be pushing against this, and it's keeping the hub in. And then you'll bend your puller. Because I did that the first time, because I'm an idiot, when I didn't know like anything about how to work on cars. I didn't know that existed. I didn't know that there was a thick ass washer there. It was like an inch thick. So, you know, you learn. Let's get the puller. The more you reach. I don't know if I to get this in there. Let me see. So just knock my light down like an idiot. Okay. Pull it. So that gets set up. It's gonna go like that, and then we need it to thread in. Okay. So what we need are these bolts. Yeah. I got two different. I need these three because none of the others look used. These look used. So let's see. Can we get one in right down there? I don't know if I can. Maybe I can find another. Yeah, this balancer is rusty. Doesn't have a lot of there's not a lot of thread engagement. Where are these tens? Yep, they are 13. Good. So let's just see if we can do a little. Just a little bit. Trying to see this last one. Needs to go. Okay. And what we use, we keep using that. I think we have just enough to start pulling this thing out. Okay, and then I don't know what size that is. Nope. 18's too big. It's 15. 15 is it. I need a shallow 15. Shallow 15. Where's it? Not a 15? I think it'll fit well. No? Unfortunately, my shallows are 12 points, so it could just be that it's 12 point, but no, 14 does fit better. How are we doing? You guys can pretty much see what I'm doing. It might block the tiniest bit. If I had room, I would put an impact in here. I'm not gonna lie. But there is a gap forming between the timing cover and the balancer. Just wait until this picture is back on, you'll see. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time. It'll be more annoying because it's in the car, I'm gonna have to do it from underneath, but trust me, I'm gonna heat that bitch up, blowtorch it, right in the middle. Right into a balancer, and then it's just gonna come right up. Slide right on, and then you just bolt it in, and she's good to go. We're almost off. Whoa, just slipped. Just slipped on my flip-flops. Yes, I'm wearing flip-flops, even though I probably shouldn't be. It's hot. It's warm out here. It's humid too, because it just fucking rained for like 6 days straight. It is getting easier. Oh, we still got threads, good. Boom, there we go. Let me get that. There you go. Right on the paint. Absolute moron. But what do I expect from myself? Absolute jackass. At least this thing needs paint, so it's not the biggest deal. I would like to not make it worse, but you know, I'm gonna be stupid anyway. This bouncer is crusty. I still don't think I'm gonna replace it though. Because it still works. Does it look nice? No. Does it work? Yeah. So, you know. Just trying to get the little claw off the puller. Put all the stuff back. Well, that new front main seal's been doing its job. It ain't leaking, so. Yep, nothing. So that's been doing good. And then right here? Yeah. It goes right here. Put the puller away. There's nothing else. Yeah, there's. I want to go further, but that's the thing. I don't want to leave this engine, like I said, I don't want to leave the engine open for a fucking week. So, because the next thing would be undo the power steering to pull it away. Here, it would just be to disconnect a vacuum liner, to disconnect the fuel line, undo those bolts, pull the 4 coils out, lift this up, which there should be plenty of room for that even with this in the way. I like that it's extra length, so you can move it as you wish. I'd have to pull this out to get this head off. There's not a lot else in the room, in the way. I mean, that stuff's in the way, but I can get it out through that. It's no big deal. I've done it before. Something bite me, I guess. Yeah, I think we are going to finish. I'm going to stop right here. It didn't work on it long, but we still got some stuff done. Yeah, I'm going to finish. So I think that's it. I'm going to let it go. Like this. I am actually gonna put the battery back on. Just gonna reset that damn trip odometer, but there. Because I want to be able to lock it with the keys like this. Also won't be able to open the trunk like that. So yeah, I think we're about done today. Even though I don't do the amount of work I normally do. I think that's it. I'm just gonna clean up tools and stuff and chill for the rest of the day. But before that, let me do this. Loosen this a bit. Right. Just fixing the tripod a little bit. So I'm just gonna hold it for now. Okay, so yeah, I'm just holding the tripod for now. Let me lower you guys a little bit. Up, you down, there. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you've seen what's been done here. What you haven't seen is what's been done the top, brand new. Key auto top parchment. I installed it. New weather stripping here all the way through. You can't see it from here, but the glass actually does cover everything. Like I said, new top. Inside, let me actually unlock this, sorry. Show you guys. So, here's the inside. I think this has, we'll get a mileage reading. You guys probably would love a mileage reading. Here. Mileage reading. 94,393.5 miles. But yeah, interior, put back together. Look at that. Yeah, we still got the bar in here, and the third brake light up here actually does work. I got it to work. Yep, still got the Kenwood inner. Sorry, I'm putting my keys in my pocket. But yeah, I cleaned this entire interior. I know it's a little dirty because I haven't moved it, but in terms of the carpet's like pretty fucking clean for the last car. That's just the shadows. It doesn't look that actual dirty. And as you can see, this tarp back here was an absolute fucking mess. As you can see, probably down there where there's a bit like a well, water would just sat in there for a long time. But this is the exact same tarp. I just cleaned it with some degreaser and a plastic scrub brush, and it had plastic bristles, and now it's all good. And the interior is all in and everything. Here, let me get you a wide shot. So as you can see, Interior's all in. It's all in and back together and in good shape. You can see everything. I do put this under a tarp, like I said. I put this shift knob on it instead of the other one because I fucking hate the other one. It's so awkward. Actually, I still have it in here. Hang on, so you can see this. Yeah, this like Momo one. Yeah, I don't like how, I just don't like how it feels in the hand. I hate how shiny it is right here. It just feels like your hand's gonna fucking slip anytime you try and shift. So went with an OEM one. Actual OEM one. I know, right? Oh, there's a fly on my phone. New tires up front. This thing still needs alignment. Huh. Okay, he didn't want to get off. Yeah, still needs an alignment. Again, the people that did this alignment did a shit-ass job. I can't fucking believe how I eyeballed an alignment and they did a worse job than I did. Incredible. But yeah, so we're just pausing for now. And then we'll show more later. But if you want to see something else, here's what we could show. Here's what we could show. The old transmission. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, not much has changed here. Like, she still looks just as good as she ever did. But yeah, I just took it for a drive for like 2 hours. Now I got the battery tender on it because I only drive it like once, twice a week if it's nice out. And then yeah, I didn't vlog this, but yes, that used to be in here until I blew that up. I was doing second, third, fourth pull, slamming into fourth. It said nope, and it was gone. No fourth, and I only had third and fifth driving on the highway. When I found a spot to turn around, only had third. I drove this thing home in just third gear. So that was pretty funny. I drove like 10 miles home in just third gear. But yeah, this thing, when you tilt it, sounds like a fucking cash register. Not right now, because I haven't, but yeah, man, when I was pulling this thing out, it just sounded like change just falling in there. I'm pretty sure I shredded fourth, like no teeth, nothing on that gear now. Like, it sounded like it, like, man, it, like, even though I was fully clutched down and ripped it into fourth, it sounded like I just ripped it into fourth without the clutch disengaged. That's what it sounded like. If you've ever almost misshifted in here, go, you're like, oh, well, clutch back in, now into gear, we're good. But nope, I was fully clutched in, fourth, boom, gone. Anyway, this thing, yes, it runs. I got a low mile one from someone around here. Like, it has 45,000 mile on the transmission, and so just a stock one, which just put back in. But yeah, let me get this cleaned up. Doesn't seem like a lot, but anytime you can do a little bit of work, it's less work you have to do next time. All right, see ya. Oh, well, stop. All right, well, I have to press stop without a glove on.